Cowabunga, dude. We're here. We're here. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? We're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do it. But we're not just going to talk about it. We're going to do it. We're going to talk about it and do it. We're going to talk about it. To talk about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what you've signed up for. You've came in here. Appreciate everybody coming in here and just being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Everybody smash that like button for me if you could. Hashtag winning gang. I got a funny story about hashtag winning gang. We'll get to that here in a minute. I was on time today, so I don't want to hear none about me being late. Um, all your rowdy friends are coming over tonight. We're here. Um, so let's talk about it. Well, you know about I'm starting a new country music band, okay? Is what the show's about tonight. A country music band. We're going to be called the Georgia Chattanooga Water Rights. I think it's spot on. You know what I mean? Like, because to me, country music should come from like the country. You know what I mean? It shouldn't come from like Oklahoma City. Uh, it probably shouldn't come from like uh, let's face it. Let's face it. If you live in the Davidson County area, which is they call Nashville, you're not country. I'm sorry. There's not one single part of Davidson County that's country anymore. It's a bunch of Kansas City. Well, I better not say it. It's a bunch of. You might as well be in Kansas City with your head up a bull's ass saying you're country. You know what I mean? I'm country because I put my head up a bull's ass. No, I don't make you country. So I'm going to break down tonight what makes you country and what makes you not country. And I know these things. I know these things. Just because your Wranglers are really tight and they go up the crack of your ass doesn't make you country. That's not country. No. Because if you think sitting at the local Mexican restaurant chugging Michelob Ultra makes you country, it don't. Here's a fun fact for you. There ain't a damn thing about a Coors Light that's country. It ain't. It ain't. I hate to tell you, Kid Rock. Kid Rock is not country. Okay? He's not. Um, he used to be a mediocre pop singer, and then he did what everybody else does. When their career is like just completely shit in the bed, like when you have to wear adult diapers to bed at night because your career just every morning you wake up just laying in it. You go do country music. I mean, let's name the people that did country music after everything was gone. Kid Rock, Hootie and the Blowfish. I mean, that's pretty much what you do when your career's got nothing. You go do country. It's just a fact. And I'm gonna tell you, not one of those people that claim they sing country. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you have to tell everyone you're country, you're not country. No, no. If you think having a jacked up 4x4 pickup it makes you country. I mean, it can be part of being a redneck, but it's not. That's not what makes you country. Sorry, it doesn't. Um, So I'm going to break it down for you tonight. If you've ever had your head pissed on by a Holstein cow before the sun came up, you country. You country. You ever lost a rubber boot deep in the woods in a mud hole that you couldn't get it out and you had to walk home in a sock foot and, you know, you finish the hunt? You country. You country. So let's get to it here. I'll start to break that down for everybody real quick. I was in Love's trying to take a dump today. I can't even get a Constitution out because of the horrible. I'm going to start wearing earplugs into Love's. I'm going to petition Love's. Please, God, stop playing Dierks Bentley songs. Please, to God. I don't even know who Dirk Bentley is, but I can just tell you I don't like it. I don't like it. And the country, here, let me tell you something about Florida-Georgia line. there ain't shit country happening at the Florida-Georgia line. I mean, just because you sunburnt and inbred don't mean you country. All right, let's get to some comments here real quick. Trucking with MC's in the house. What up, Trucking with MC? Stepdaddy, Uncle Cash, howdy, howdy. What up with it? Trucking with MC. Hot seats in the house. Where them party boys at? Ooh, ooh. Hey, there's Fate Trucking. Trucking with MC. Get at me. Trailer Trucking Fate at Gmail. Let me tell you a great story about Fate Trucking today. Fate Trucking, you see my name I got here, hashtag winning gang. Fate Trucking says, hey, he calls me today. He says, and no, I'm going to disclose a little bit of private conversation here. He says, I like that hashtag winning gang. We should start using that more. Oh, we should? We should? Yeah. Of course it's good. I came up with it. I'm hashtag winning gang. But Fate Trucking's in the house, everybody. Come on in. Come on in, gather around. I shared out his video today. He wanted me to share out a video. I shared it out for him. His car was buried in the snow. Gripping stuff. And I in the most cash way possible. I shared it out, and then I put my Amazon link in a comment. Oh, Cash gonna get his. Cash gonna get his. Gary Bates in the house. What up? Thumbs up, poop emoji. Gary with the boom. Uh-oh. Is that someone challenging Fate's boomness? Gary Bates said, "High seat. I'm here and accounted for you." Gary Bates definitely party. Gary Bates knows how to party. When they go around the room and everybody says their name, Gary says, "I'm Gary, and I'm here to party." Alfalfa's in the house. Hey, y'all, what up? Gary Bates, is it Alfalfa? Hey, damn, Gary's on a roll tonight. Y'all better watch it. Y'all better watch him. Gary might be, he might be on a special kind right now. Hot Seat says, hang on. Spitting gristle out of my teeth. That's country. Okay. You know, chewing gum to get your boyfriend's taste out of your mouth. Not country. Just saying. Gary says, or Hot Seat says, Gary, if you don't show up, I wouldn't even be here. That's right. That's right. Big Rigger 61 in the house. Person turquoise waving. Person turquoise waving. Yeah. PTW. What am I seeing there? Robert B's in the house. What up, Robert B? This Trucking Live's in the house. What up, This Trucking Live? Thanks for stopping by. We much appreciate you coming by, hanging out with us on a Saturday night. Hunter says, let's get the show on the road. No pun intended. Yeah, we just shut her down a minute ago. Shut her down. And I had a very productive day. I got 319 miles to go. And I got to be there tomorrow night. Late tomorrow night, like 11 p.m. tomorrow night. So I'm gonna get up early in the morning, reasonably early, probably about 6 o'clock. Let me do some trip planning right here, right quick for you, on air trip planning, so I can be very transparent here, because people think I mislead people. I think about that more and more. It bugs the hell out of me, only for the fact of how dumb can you be. People say I mislead them. Number one, I've been putting out weekly recaps for 3 years, almost 4 years now. I tell you what I leave out. I tell you what I put in. I tell you why I do what I do. I couldn't explain it anymore. There have been people that have built businesses off of the information I give out every week. Successful businesses, mind you. And because they don't do it, they don't build their businesses on exactly what I say. They build their business based on strategies that I use. You know what I mean? That's the key. See, that's the key between whiny bitches and real people, adults. Adults go get stuff done. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, Hunter. Don's in the house. Good to see you, Don. Ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you since the new year, which, hell, I don't know. I've only done one show since the new year, so Vic Med's in the house. Big Money, what up, bro? Not much, Vic Med. Thanks for stopping by. How's things going out there in your world? If you guys don't know, Vic Med's got a channel. Go check him out. Gary Bates, he's in the Wong game. Oh man, the Wong game. Oh, excuse me, the one game. Golly, man, my illiteracy blows more jokes. So you've already won. See, I'm winning, but you've already won. I get it. I get it, Gary. Sorry, I ruined your joke. Grade 8 Transportation says, good evening, Cash and Chat. Checking in from at home with the family. All right. Double points for checking in from the house. Appreciate you. I was doing more research. I know you're a big fan of the A26 International engine. I was doing some research on that and the new S13. I'm trying to figure out, when does that S13 engine powertrain, the combination of the S13 engine and the T14 transmission. Does anybody know when that comes to market? Anybody know? Anybody know? Alan says, I got TQL today. Damn it, boy. Still a good day. I got TQL'd. There we go. I think we're back. Are we having technical difficulties? Sorry about this. Let me see what's going on here. I felt like we had good internet. I thought I looked that up earlier and it was good. Let me double test it. Test my internet speed. Yeah. Testing my internet speed. Yeah, that's good internet. That's good internet right there. I take that any day. I stuck with the T-Mobile. I did not go get Verizon. Of course, I didn't do nothing when I was at home this last time. Survive the Matrix. That's about all I did last time. Survive the Matrix. If you guys don't know the story of me tripping balls with food poisoning, yeah, my internet is very fast. 24 megabits on the download, 43 megabits on the upload. Damn, that's pretty fast for T-Mobile. Yeah, go check out my last live show from last night if you didn't see what happened to me over my vacation. It wasn't even a vacation. I took 2 days off and got poisoned and went on a magical mystery ride for 4 days. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Big Man says country music should come from South Central California. Hey, it's probably closer than coming from the country. Cause see, here's the thing. I grew up in the Nashville area, but like not in Nashville, like out in the woods near Nashville, and uh, there ain't nothing country about Nashville. Nashville is about as country as hell, Reba McEntire. You know what I mean? Like Reba McEntire's, she drives me crazy. There ain't nothing country about that lady. And how has she not been caught up in the movement of like, all these men did horrible things in their past, and I'm not defending them, like Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, all that. Reba McEntire she sung a song about uh, basically prostituting her daughter. I mean, I know she didn't do it in real life. It was a song called Fancy. But if you've never heard the song Fancy, uh, it's basically prostituting her daughters, the song. I don't see how Reba McEntire is still popular after that. I heard that song and I was like, I'm out. I mean, I was like 12 years old and I was like, this don't sound right. This don't sound right. You know what I mean? I can't stand for this. Shop Fees is in the house. What up with the Shop Fees? That is a picture of Trucker Todd there. What up, Trucker Todd? If that's you, I don't know. That's probably somebody pretending to be him. I identify as country. Trucker Todd sounds a little country. I give him that. Cheap Freight Hauler says, you can get a better look at a steak up there. Hell yeah, you can. You better believe it. CJ Hudson, howdy, howdy. Hunter, if you had to pick a switch, you country. Yeah, okay, yeah. If you had to go pick a switch, exactly. If does anybody know what Hunter's talking about picking a switch? I had to pick a switch one time. Whew. Well, hell, one time I had to pick a switch about every third week. It seemed like, I was I like to push the boundaries of what was allowed. Let's put it that way. Put it that way. I was a little bit of a hellion. Um, Hunter says, if biscuits and gravy was ever supper, you country. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. If biscuits and gravy was 3 meals a day and you was loving life, yeah, that's right. That's right. Big Dog Turkey 68 in the house. What up, brah? What up, bro? If you catch a catfish with a bow, you country dog. Yeah, that's country. I never even done that one. Damn. Damn. Um, I do love catfish though. That's for damn sure. Shafi's is if your morning breath smells like Bud Light, you country. Yeah, exactly, exactly. See, and you that passed the smell test for me because it didn't say Coors Light. It didn't say if your morning breath smells like Zima, you could. No, 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 no. It's Bud Light. It's Bud Light. Oh wait. Tom Hall says, "Sorry, you are a nobody if you're going to cut down Kid Rock. Just jackass. Have you looked in the mirror? Oh, Tom Hall, did I hurt your little bitty feelings talking about Kid Rock? Oh, I don't care. I like Kid Rock. I listen to Kid Rock, but he ain't country. Okay, let's get it straight, Tom Hall. Let's get to the facts here. Okay, no whining bitching going on around here. Okay, no whining bitching. Facts. Kid Rock is not country. I like his music. I'll listen to a cowboy baby when I'm drunk. Hell, I'll sing it from top to bottom with you. You know what I mean? We can slap fives after the song goes off. I'll enjoy it that much. Okay? But Kid Rock ain't country. He's not country. Shafee's country music sounds best on mute. That new stuff does. Woo, Lord have mercy, that new country. That new country. I was listening to a Kenny Chesney song in Loves this morning. I was trying to have a biscuit. You know, I went in there and got me a biscuit. I was sitting in there trying to eat that damn bit. I thought, hell, I'm gonna have to go outside and eat. You know, I did. I had to go outside and stand outside in the rain and eat that damn biscuit. There's a country song waiting to happen. I had to stand in the rain and eat my biscuit because that Kenny Chesney song's so damn horrible. Um, Tom Hall says that's my wife. Her name is Karen. Oh wow, that is unfortunate. You know that is unfortunate because here's the thing: not all Karens are Karens. John says, "Oh, what's up, fellas? Well, I'm sitting here in Weed, California. There you go, at the Pilot TC shut down for the day, and it's raining, windy like a mug. Okay, um, yeah, be careful out there, man. It's winter time. I really don't know where is Weed, California. I should look that up sometime. I hear people talk about it all the time. But I really don't know that much about Weed, California. I can't even spell California. That's my problem. Sure, spell check it for me. Let's map this. I got to figure out where this Weed, California is. There goes my Google searches, right? There goes my Google searches. Okay, it's like way North California. Okay, okay. Uh, that's probably in the mountains. The Shasta Trinity National Forest, Klamath National Forest, Six Rivers National Forest. I'm gonna say be careful up there, dog. That's probably some snowy weather. I don't really know much about it. Midwest Mike's in the house. What up, Midwest Mike? Howdy, y'all. Back hauling that black gold. Come on with it. Texas tea. Uh, how can you not like old school kings of country? George Jones, Possum, Conway Twitty, David Allen Cole, Merle Haggard, Waylon, etc. Hey, those guys are country. You know, that's when you was country. I'm making fun of this new stuff, like this suburban cowboy. You know what I mean? You know that one where you buy a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house in the suburbs and a jacked up Chevrolet pickup truck, and you go around pretending you're country. You know, it don't pass the smell test to me. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Uh, you ever drink enough Jim Beam to pass out in a lawn chair? You know, that's now we're talking. You ever drink a quart of Boone's Farm because you ran out of Jack Daniels? Uh, Sherwin Brown's in the house. What up, bro? Says, what's up? What up with you? Thanks for stopping by. 71 in the house. Everybody smash that like button for me if you would. Facts, you have been put out weekly recaps a minute. Yeah, I did a weekly recap Monday. Monday, I think it was. Yeah, I'm a little behind on weekly recaps. We'll get them caught back up. I'm not dodging them. I just, I'll be honest with you. I haven't sat down and like wrote my numbers out because I haven't really been working on my like quarterly taxes for the last quarter yet. So when I get it, when I start running all the numbers, I'll put it all together. But I'm kind of being lazy about it right now. You know, went on my vision quest the other day, but yeah, we'll get them caught up. We'll get them caught up. Of course, I'm going to have 2 weeks where I was off, and then this past week I was off. So I'm a Thanksgiving week was the last one I done, so I'm about 4 or 5 weeks behind. But I'm going to have about 3 weeks where there's not going to be any data. It'll just be like, hey, I paid out, but I didn't make anything. So those are rough ones. But hey, we talk about them. That post wasn't for me. How the hell that turquoise post or what the hell ever that was? Okay, yeah, I don't know what was going on over there. I thought maybe he was having a little bit of a stroke there. John says, don't forget my hometown is known for the Bakerfield Sound. Buck Owens, Merle Haggard, Dwight Yoakam. Yes, I have been to Bakersfield, the Nashville of the West. Is that what they call it? Something like that? The Nashville of the West. I like Bakersfield. I don't know what it is about Bakersfield, but I went out there and I don't know. I felt it. I felt it. You know what I mean? Like I felt I almost bought a bar in Bakersfield. That's why I went out there to look at a bar I was going to buy. And I didn't like the bar, but I liked Bakersfield. It's one of those areas. I think I could get used to living there. Hunter P. Brown's in the house. What up? Grade 8 transportation. S13 and T14 are available for order now. Okay, should see dealers with demo units by mid to late summer. Sweet. Sweet. I'm going to be honest with you. If truck prices continue to be stupid, I I am genuinely thinking, genuinely thinking about a brand new international. Gulp. Yeah. If you guys don't, sorry, I heard something beeping. Um, if you guys don't know, I did a video a while back. Scania and International are owned by the same company now, and they're working on a very interesting engine. It's going to have no EGR cooler. It's going to have, it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like they took the DD15, they took the Detroit engine, and they took a lot of the really good things from that, and they've put it into the International engine. You know, um, it's really really high compression, no EGR cooler. You're not putting 20% of the 20% of the exhaust gas right back through the engine. um, no variable valve turbo. um, seems interesting to me. I don't know. They're saying it's a banger on fuel and power. So I'm interested. I'm interested. There's a man that knows about internationals. ISX Cummings 565. Hey, from Tennessee. Are you at the house? Man, everybody's at the house this week. I noticed the truck stops last night. I ran kind of late. Like I ran after dark. I shouldn't say late. I can't remember what time I shut down. Like 6 o'clock. But I figured there would be like more trucks in the area, and I pulled into the truck stop, and there was like nobody there. Nobody there. I can't remember what time I shut down now. Um, Starting to snow here where I'm at. Yay, yay. I still got snow on top of my trailer. Um, it's crazy. It's crazy. Cheap Freight Haulers in here said I had to pick up many switches in my younger years. Oh gosh, I don't remind me. Franz is in the house. What up? Nothing less country than Garth as Chris Gaines. Oh my God! Does anybody remember that? I almost forgot that. Hang on, I gotta Google Chris Gaines. Oh my God! Oh my God! That'd be the gayest thing ever. Uh, and when I mean gay, I don't mean like, people who love each other gay. I mean like stupid, just pure stupid. I guess I should come up with a different word for that. I don't want to offend people. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at a Chris Gaines. Oh man. Oh my God. What an idiot. What an idiot. Oh man, Garth Brooks with his goth. It's basically a goth Garth Brooks. Oh man. Garth Brooks there uh in that center thing right there. He kind of looks like that one guy from Georgia that's a truck driver. I can't remember his name. Been around forever. He kind of looks like that guy. But anyway, Chris Gaines, great callback, Alan. Oh man, I would have never remembered that. I don't think I've ever heard a Chris Gaines song that I know of. I got to go look one up now. Oh my God, the rabbit hole you just damned me to a rabbit hole. Grill says, "Hey Cash and Chad, hope everyone is a good biscuit and gravy with hash browns are the bomb every day would be having." Yeah, yeah, that's you throw some egg and some sausage in there, and we talking. I mean, we just straight up we talking. We can negotiate on that. Hot Seat says if you can split, gristle, and entertain truckers at the same damn time, you country. Yeah, spit and gristle. That's what I had to do. I had a little gristle in me there. Had to spit that gristle out of my tooth. Hunter says, I wonder if anyone legally hauls weed in a semi. I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm sure there's places that grow enough weed that it needs to be hauled in a semi. Now, if they're doing it legally, Girl says, US 97 junction with I-5 of Redding, California, closed to Shasta. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. True Country ended after George Strait. Although when self-driving vehicles become regular, someone needs to write a good country song about a truck left me too. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. My jacked up Chevy done gone and left me. Oh, that's it right there. I done hit the hook. My jacked up Chevy done gone and left me. I done look back and my Duramax. Oh, it was gone. Gruff Weed, California. Yeah, there you go. I've heard of it, never been there. Mike says, everyone, Will Smith that like button. Will Smith the like button. There you go. And buy that Bitcoin. Ooh, we got a Bitcoin speculator in the house. Come on with it. Um, I'm a little weary on my cryptos right now. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna break it down how I think about this right now. That damn Terra coin has got me a little iffy on everything because that Terra coin, like so FTX, that guy, they had about $8 billion they was messing with, playing around with. Um, I'm just saying, like, $8 billion. That Terra coin is into it for about $62 billion. Yeah, and that is run by some unpredictable people, in my opinion. Careful with that one, guys. Careful with that one. But long term, I do like Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is going to be a big part of our future, and I think a lot of things are going to be based on Bitcoin. I do. I do. I think large business transactions will go down in Bitcoin in the future. I think probably within the next decade, you will see like a S&P 500 type company be bought with Bitcoin. You know, there's going to be some major shakeups. Sal says, "What up, Cash and chat? Hope all is well. Coming home from Uncle's funeral. Sorry to hear that, bro. That is a bummer. He took his last ride today, 44 years young, been trucking since he was 19. Stay safe out there, drivers. Dang, man. Dang, hate to hear that. Hate to hear that. Hope everybody else is doing okay. Rail fans in the house. Rail fan. Sorry, I'm illiterate. It took me seeing the train and the name to put it together. That's how illiterate I am. Alan says, Boone's Farm, the original panty dropper. Hey, come on with it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. A little fuzzy navel in the house. I'll be sick as a dog next day. Good evening from Leesburg, Virginia. Okay, that's rail fan territory up there in Virginia. Hunter says, that's a fact. All the hot chicks drank the Boone's Farm. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. And you know what I mean? Like you ran out of Jack Daniels, you drink some Boone's Farm. Not a fan of International, and I've given them a fair shake. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are not. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan. This new engine is really promising. That's why I'm thinking about an International. Don't get me wrong. Freightliner has been good. Has been good. You know, Betty White here, you know, I've put, you know, we're pushing 300, probably over 350,000 miles, you know, just humming along, good fuel economy, reliable, you know, easy to service. Even during like the worst parts of the Kaflu or whatever you want to call it. You know, I don't even know why I called it that, just to call it something different than so YouTube doesn't jump on me. But even during that, I was able to find my filters I needed to get oil changes. You know, like Freightliner has been good to me. This International, I would probably have to be like on a new truck. I would probably need to be like $30,000 to $40,000 cheaper. $30,000 to $40,000 minimum cheaper. I'm not like if it was 30,000, I would still have to think long and hard about it. Because we know that $30,000 to $40,000 over the life of a truck is not a deal breaker. You know, if I have to spend an extra $30,000 to get a reliable truck that has good fuel economy, I'll do it. I'll do it. So, like I said, I'm not like over here. I got nothing bad to say about Freightliner, honestly. Like, I've had really good luck with this truck. My Freightliner before, I made good money with it. It just wasn't as profitable of a truck because of deferred maintenance. The previous owner had not done the maintenance on the truck, you know, and that's you know, that's nothing against Freightliner. But yeah, I get it. Georgia Patriots in the house. What up, folks? Not much. You like my new country music band, Georgia Patriot? It's called the Georgia Chattanooga Water Rights. Oh man, it's a great name for a country band. I think the Georgia Chattanooga Water Rights. Um, Dennis's cat is working on a new engine too. Ooh, did not know that one. I did not know that one. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Cat. Let me learn how to spell cat. Pillar. Ooh, I'm close. I didn't get it. Never mind. Never mind. Cat pill. There we go. Caterpillar on highway engines. Ooh, 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 ooh. Caterpillar on highway engines. Does Cat still make highway engines? I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I want to know about that. I love me a Caterpillar. Love me a Caterpillar. Um, Caterpillar, you trade a little bit. For me, here's the thing about a Caterpillar. You trade a little bit of fuel economy for reliability, is the way I always saw it. They're not going to be the greatest top end on the fuel economy, but they're just good, strong, reliable engines. I've had really, really good luck with Caterpillar. And one of the best things about a Caterpillar I found in my experience was the reliability in the network to get it worked on. I used to never fear taking my truck to Caterpillar to get it worked on. Because I would take it to like a Caterpillar. Most of the time I would get mine worked on in Laverne, Tennessee. They got a Caterpillar Thompson Machinery there, I believe is the name of it. Thompson Machinery. They have a truck, an on highway mechanic department there, and really, really good people that work there. Used to. They would diagnose it. I mean, they would start on it immediately. I was never down for like 2 or 3 weeks there. They get the part in, they get it fixed, and I'll be back on the road. High Seat says 43 miles from the house LLC is the name of my new trucking company. 43 miles from the house. Sweet. Gary Bates says, I heard about that International Navistar engine is graduate school, and the person talked about how it will be blowing away everything else. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to blow away everything else. I watched a few videos about it. I've done a video about that engine transmission combo. If you go back and watch, if you go back through my videos, I got a picture of like a Scania, European Scania truck and a thumbnail with Eddie Murphy coming to America. If you go to watch that video, I talk about it a little bit. There's lots of videos on YouTube. I watched a couple today. If you watch the official international, if you watch the official international videos, it's very just vague. Like they tell you a lot of cool things about the engine, but not so much about like when it's going to be out or when it's going to be, anything like that. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to blow away everything else. Honestly, when the people from International talked about it, I was like, it sounds a lot like a DD15. It sounds like they copied a lot of Freightliner stuff. But, you know, it's got some cool things. It does have some unique, cool things. Rail Fan says, I like Garth Brooks. I ain't knocking Garth Brooks. I'm knocking, what was that, Chris Gaines? Yeah, Chris Gaines was a joke. Truckers from Georgia? You mean Sammy makes it? Yeah, he kind of looks like Garth Brooks in that one picture. That's exactly who I was talking about. Gary Bates says it was kind of research and development. Yeah. Yeah, check it out. S13. They're making them. They're gonna make those they already got 4 factories in the world that they're gonna make those. And here's something else I find to be interesting. That's gonna be an international, not like, I don't mean like the company international. I mean like an international, as in multinational engine right off the bat. They're going to make that engine in Germany. They're going to make that engine in Sao Paulo, Brazil. They're going to make that engine in somewhere else, and they're going to make it in Huntsville, Alabama. They're building an engine powertrain setup for it there. So, to me, it's very interesting that right off the bat, it's going to be an international engine. Instead of like making an engine in Europe and bringing it over here, they're making that engine for like the entire world. And I find that to be very interesting. And I think the International LT is a good looking truck. It's very aerodynamic. The Pro Star was aerodynamic, and then they came out with the LT, which is 7% more aerodynamic. So I don't know. DIY Simi in the house. What up, DIY Simi? You got time to come on in? You got time to come in? Georgia Patriots in the house. Saying hi. The LT looks good, and the new engine and transmission looks promising. But Rush is my local dealer, so I didn't consider international when truck shopping. I totally understand that. Totally understand that. Your local dealer will make a difference if you're smart. If you're smart. I've learned this. Um, we the company I'm leased on at, we used to be big with Volvo, and I actually bought this truck from Volvo because of that. But we've transitioned out of that. You know, I bought this truck used from Volvo, but we've transitioned more into Freightliner now, and I'm kind of glad of that because I get preferred pricing, I get preferred shop, assignment because of this. So like when I call up, actually what I do anymore, here's the thing. I don't call up Freightliner and say anything about my truck. I have the I call the guy that owns the company. I call him or his son, and I say, "Hey, can you call Freightliner because they know y'all by name? Like you guys, y'all sign checks, you big ass checks to you those people. So why don't you call them and say something for them or for me?" And normally it gets something resolved really quick. And plus, at our shop, like the company shop, the Freightliner dealer is there like every day bringing parts. So um, that's a big help too. I don't have to run and get parts. It's like, if I call it in the day before, the part's there the next day. That's pretty sweet. DIY Simmons says FTX for life. Sam Bankman Fried, come on. I got to get my Sam Bankman Fried thumbnail going. That was a great idea you gave me, DIY. I will make it happen. TBT's in the house. What up, TBT? Mike says that's why Bitcoin is different than all the others. Decentralized versus companies that copied it. I agree with what you're saying. Dollar cost average is what I do. Yeah, yeah. Dollar cost average is very big in any kind of investing. You definitely want to dollar cost average it out over time. And the thing that bothers me about that TerraCoin is TerraCoin claims they own a bunch of Bitcoin. So it's like, if that house of cards falls, does it hurt the price of Bitcoin? Um, Now, if something like that did happen, I would look at it more as a buying opportunity than a selling opportunity. It's like investing 101. You don't buy it when everybody's hyping it up. When here's the thing. When the CBS morning show is telling you about an investment, sell the hell out of it. When everybody and their mama knows about it, sell it. Ain't that right? That's how I look at it. Mike says, and don't keep it on exchange so they can steal it like that. Exactly. Not your keys, not your cheese. Ha! I like it. I like that. Not your keys, not your cheese. Um, I had to run that one by K-Save. He's a crypto guy. Um, Francisco's in the house. What up, bro? Says, what do you have under the hood? Cash DD15. Yeah, DD15. She's low power. I don't care about power. Here's the thing. I want fuel economy. Fuel economy. Now, to me, if you go too low on the power, you kind of hurt your fuel economy. So, like 425 to 450 ish is usually about where I like to set them. I let the gears, let the transmission and the rear ends. More importantly, let the transmission pull the heels. You know, um, that new international transmission is rated to 250,000 pounds of pulling power. That new international transmission. So let that thing do the pulling. Let your transmissions do the pull. My DD15 has been really reliable. Yeah, they're good engines. Detroit, man, Detroit. Am I right? Um, your band's first album could be titled "Take Three Flushes of the Georgia Low Flow Toilet Hot." Oh, that's about what it takes. The night the 5-gallon bucket went out in Georgia. Oh man. Look at what I've done. Look at what I've done. I'm so happy with myself. Popcorn buckets on my mind. Ooh, devil went down to the TA shower. Damn, come on with it. It's on fire tonight. Cash Von Espar is in the house. My home. What up? What up? ISX Cummins 565 says my C15 cat got well over 3 million miles on it and it's still going strong. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Uh, you know, it's been a couple years, but now when I sold my C15, it had 1.3 million on it, and I saw the guy like 2 years later, and it had 1.5 million on it, and that truck had never been rebuilt. Never been rebuilt. 1.5 million miles on it. Now, given he had a contract with GE to pull light bulbs. So he was pulling like super light loads with it, but still, I mean, if you can get 1.5 million out of a truck engine, that thing had like 1 billion revolutions on it when I had the numbers pulled on it one time. I had all the data pulled off that engine, and it had over 1 billion revolutions, I think is what it had. It was crazy. Trucking Maine, DIY's Trucking Maine. I've always liked the Farmall. Yeah, heck yeah. If you don't like Farmall, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you if you don't like a Farmall. Here's the thing. If you don't like Farmall, you ain't country. Come on with us in Georgia. Georgia Alts, many. Since I seen your fallen greenhorn close up and personal, your arsenal of buckets you never told her. When you walk out on the Savannah shoulder, okay. Come on with it. Come on with it in a special kind of mood tonight. Hey, come on with it. Midnight train to the fuel island number 5. Come on, I can't argue that. Can't argue that. Tom Hall says gold is going over $3,000. Who was it the other day? That Robert Kiyosaki. Robert, what the hell? How? God, spelling that name. Nope, I'm way wrong. Hang on, there it was. Kiyosaki. Gold. Man, illiterate as hell. Gold predictions. Robert Kiyosaki gold predictions. 4 days ago, Robert Kiyosaki has predicted the price of gold will soar to $3,800 this year. So if you believe Robert Kiyosaki knows anything, he said that gold's going to $3,800 an ounce this year. That's to be determined. To be determined. Chief Freight Holler, waffle stomping in shower number 9. Yeah, I'm fixing to go in here and get me a shower. I was noticing I was smelling myself today. I was like, that ain't no good. That ain't no good when you smelling yourself. I think it was me. I'm not 100%. I could have been driving by a chicken farm or something. I don't know. I thought it was me though. But sometimes, you're like, God, what is that smell? And you look over, and there's like 5 big hog barns right in a row, Um, let's see. Clydesdale in the house, top of the evening from North Vegas. Hey, is anybody playing the Powerball tonight? Powerball tonight. Let me look it up. I just bought a Powerball ticket. Powerball ticket. There it is. Close enough. Close enough. Minnesota lottery. What in the hell have I done? God almighty. I type in Powerball. I just want to go to Powerball. Powerball. There you go. Lord have mercy. I just want to know, how much is it worth? 325 milli tonight. Anybody playing Powerball tonight? Always pick your own numbers. That's my motto. Anybody else prefer to pick their own numbers when you play the Powerball? Because here's my thing. If you let them pick the numbers for you, why wouldn't they just pick you a losing number? Right? I mean, let's face it. You don't think they know the numbers that are coming up? Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Get real. Get real. I'm too skeptical. I'm way too skeptical. I think they're picking those numbers. So always pick your own numbers. I picked my numbers. I play one ticket with the power play. That's all I do. $3. $3. I'm too cheap. I ain't giving them no more. Technically, you only need one ticket to win, you know. But I always figure that extra dollar for the power play. I figure you go for that because chances if you do win, why not like double it up, you know? You know, like that power play can be worth like what 5 times the money or something like that. I mean, it don't do the jackpot 5 times, but it does like all the others. So $325 million cash value. If you took the cash value, you would cash out $165 million. And I promise you right now, if I won that money, you'd never see me again. Like a flock of doves, I'd be gone. Just gone. You'd never see me again. Um, I'd be like an old mad crow. I'd just fly away. Um, Algebra veterans in the house. What up, OG? The OG, yeah, no doubt. Gary Bates says he's a rich dad, poor dad. All right, yeah, that's Robert Kiyosaki. He says $3,800 on the gold. Just saying, just saying. Alan says if you never hunted wabbits with a 22 on a 3-wheeler, you ain't country. Oh, I have definitely. I don't know if I've hunted rabbit on a 3-wheeler. I've definitely hunted squirrels from 3-wheelers. Um, yeah, yeah, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Skin a mini a rabbit. George Page says silver price is more controlled than gold. I've heard that. I used to have a hoard of silver, man. Back during the financial crisis, like 2008. I used to hoard silver. That was my thing. I get my paycheck every week. I pay my bills and everything else, silver. Silver, 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 silver. Made some pretty good money on it too. Started buying when it was around like $11 an ounce. Sold the majority of it around 30 an ounce. So I did very good on silver. It says when it breaks out, it might pass gold. Silver has many more industrial uses, and when it's used that way, it's gone forever. Okay, no doubt, silver. Everybody look into it. Everybody look into it. 1.1 freight haulers in the house. Okay. Yeah, mega millions, 1.1 billion. Let me look at it. Mega millions. I was gonna get me a mega millions, but I'm a little too far from the house right now. They don't draw that till Tuesday. Next drawing Tuesday. Um, so um, yeah. So keep that in mind. I'll wait till I'm a little closer to the house because the way I look at it is if I buy a lotto ticket, I like to buy it as close to the house as possible. That way, like, I just cashed in a lotto ticket in the place here, the truck stop I'm at, and I'd had that ticket in this truck for like 3, 4, maybe not months, but at least 2 months. I know it was at least from November. And I bought it when Powerball was way up, and I took it in there and cashed it in, and traded it in for a new Powerball ticket, and got $1 back. I got a ticket and $1 back. I was like, woohoo! Yeah, get you some. Check that out. $1.1 billion. These lotteries are getting like to be real money. Money. So yeah, definitely buy you a lottery ticket tonight, everybody. 365 million. Yeah, Powerball is saying 325 on their website right now. 325. Next drawing is in 3 hours and 34 minutes. So yeah. Yeah. The other day they had a match +5. I was trying to read that, it moved on me. But either way, if you're into buying lottery right now, it'd be a good time to buy lottery. They're both up there pretty good. I mean, 300 million is, I could be very happy, very happy. You must be in Oak Grove, Kentucky. Loves that alarm is always sounding. Yeah, no, I'm not there. I'm not in Oak Grove, Kentucky. Um, is that the new one? Oak Grove. Oak Grove. Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Um, I say new. It's a couple years old, if I'm thinking of the right one. Georgia Paper says, research how much J.P. Morgan Metals desk was a criminal enterprise fixing and holding down silver prices. Oh yeah, I've read all that stuff back when I was in investing in silver. I'm just meh. I'm meh on it now. I have some silver, but it's not like I spend every dollar I invest in silver. Um, I like it. I keep it as a hedge, but at the end of the day, um, I like dividend stocks better. Just because also, physically keeping gold is kind of a pain in silver. Mike says, got to take my wife to Gator Shack. This is as country as it gets here in Loxahatchee, Florida. Gold is always too heavy and easy to steal, or you want to trust to those banksters. Yeah, that is a little thing for me. Like, um, gold and silver it's a pain to keep, but I like to keep some. I'm never going to be without. That's just a mentality I took a long time ago. Um, I think short term it could be a lifesaver to have some gold and silver. But honestly, if we go back to needing gold and silver every day of our lives, we're in bad shape. We're in bad shape. So, um, yeah. Jamie O says, would you buy a hood with your winnings? No, I would not do that. I mean, I've said it before. Like, if you want a hood truck, get a hood truck. I don't knock people who want hood trucks. You just have to understand the financial burden of having a hood truck. But for me, um, I don't see the appeal of a hood truck. I don't think they're, I mean, I just don't think they're pretty. I don't think I mean, a truck is a tool, you know? It's like when I go down to Home Depot to buy, a miter saw, I don't look at the miter saws and go, I bet I could put more chrome on that one. I got to get that. That's just not how I look at it. I mean, if that's how you look at it, that's how you look at it. It's not how I look at it. I never looked at a DeWalt drill and said, I wish I could put some chicken lights on that. It's just not for me. Um, a truck is just flat out a tool to me, and I don't know. It's just how I've always looked at it. I'm in trucking for the money. Here's the thing. I like making money in trucking and then taking that money outside of trucking. So if I won the lottery, my money would already be outside of trucking. I don't think I would bring my money back into trucking. Um, I mean, I may invest some money into like some large trucking companies, but honestly, if I was, it would probably be just like S&P indexes. That's about how much I would be invested in trucking companies. Like if they're in the S&P, I'd probably be in the S&P index, and that would probably factor. But with that kind of money, I mean, $165 million, I'm not speculating. I'm probably going to call some big insurance company, and I'm probably going to set up an annuity on that money and just say, you know, here's $165 million. I want 5% a year guaranteed. You know, I mean, if I ain't saying that's what I would do, but I'd probably do a large chunk of the money would end up in something like that. Because like, I mean, let's say I took $100 million. $100 million. And I said, you got to give me a guaranteed 5% a year. You know, that's $5 million a year forever, you know, until I come get my money. And I got $60 million to blow. You know what I mean? And I get $5 million a year forever. See, here's the thing about those guys that win the lottery and then they go on TV and they say, well, I had this smoking hot girlfriend and I had, you know, this smoking hot wife. And then my wife had a girlfriend, and then, you know, my girlfriend's girlfriend had a couple girlfriends, and, you know, I was doing designer drugs and I was drinking rosé for breakfast. And, you know, I had Gordon Ramsay cooking me toast every morning. And, you know, the lottery ruined my life. No, motherfucker. No, 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 no. Let's get it straight. The lottery didn't ruin your life. Running out of money ruined your life, because you had a pimp ass life. You know what I mean? That annoys me when those guys go on TV. The lottery ruined my life. No, 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 no. That sudden stop of influx of cash is what ruined your life, my friend. You, the lottery made your life livable for a few years. You blew it. So that would be my number one goal, is to never run out of money. Like, I would be like, and I know, like, once you start spending money, you see things you didn't even know existed, and then all of a sudden you want it and you're blowing that money. I would just have mine set up where it wouldn't work like that. You know, I would go to Goldman Sachs and I would be like, you know, you know, slap it down. You know, here's 150 million. I'd take 16 million, you know, whatever. You know, I'd take 16 million and that'd be my money. And I would say, here's what I'm gonna do: take $16 million. I'm gonna buy me 3 houses. You know, I'm gonna move around a little bit. I'm gonna figure out where I want to live. You know, I'll probably buy me a beach house in San Diego, you know, some things like that. And then I would buy me 2 or 3 houses in other places I wanted to be. And nothing extravagant, like no $15 million houses, you know, not, you know, I wouldn't spend this like an NFL athlete, you know what I mean? Like, I would go buy like a $1 million house in a regular neighborhood, you know, and that's how I would live. Like, I'd buy me 4 or 5 really, really nice cars. I'd have a couple cars at every house, and I would keep the hanger-ons way down. And that's kind of how I would go about it. And I would give, like, Goldman Sachs 150 million, and I would say, hey, I want 7.5% back on my money, guaranteed, every year for 20 years. And if you can't do it, I'll go somewhere that can. And you know, that's what we do. You know, you give me, you know, think of that. If you dropped 150 million, and you told them you wanted 7.5% every year, you know, that's $11.25 million a year. That's 11 point. I mean, you could pay taxes on half of that and still live on 5 million a year. Like, there's no reason these people, you know, like, they just don't plan it. They don't think about it. Robert B says, I just got a CD at the bank. Whoo, 4% on a CD. Damn, son, I got to start thinking CDs again. Last time I looked into CDs, it was like 3 years for 0.8%. I mean, just nothing. Damn, Robert B knocking heads off over there. Tom says, how's the FMCA say raised fine rates 30% due to inflation, and the bare shelf Biden administration says it's 4%? Huh. I did not know the FMCSA has raised 30%. Son of a. Hunter says, most of those lottery winners who lost it didn't win 100 million. Yeah, that's true, but still, if you won, like you say, if you won $3 million, you know, like, you give me $3 million right now, and I could change my life. My life would become so easy. Like, I would still work, but eh, you know, it would be like not a lot, not a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's the fact that, like, you know, if you won $3 million, like, you know, and immediately, like, you went from never talking to a girl your whole life, and all of a sudden you win $3 million, and now you got a 10 hanging off your arm. Well, that's not a good start. That's not a good start. She's probably gonna take that money and be gone with it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Hunter says, I buy thousands of acres and a $300,000 house. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Tom says 1 million would heal me pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, you hit me with a million. Yeah, things change a lot in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I go buy me a reasonably priced house. Uh, you know, I'll go pay cash for like you know, a $300,000 house. I buy me a new reasonable. I'll probably wouldn't even buy you a new one. I buy a pre-owned Toyota. Buy me a new pre-owned Toyota. You know, like a Tundra or something. And you know, like shit, change would happen. Hunter says 1 million ain't enough. It could be in the right circumstances. No, it wouldn't be a retire forever type money. I would still have to work. I'm too young, and I wouldn't want to be like broke at the end of my life. So I'd rather make the money now. But I wouldn't work the way I do now. That'd be for dang sure. Do you think the S&P will be up in 2023? Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we can remember to come back and think about this at the end of the year. I think the S&P will be flat in 2023. Let me see what the S&P did. 2022 return. You know, I don't even know what it did in the. So the S&P index returned negative 19.6% in 2022. You know, I actually did not have that bad of a year in 2022. Dividend stocks kind of saved the day for 2022. I think the S&P will be flat. Okay, I could see that. I mean, there's nothing to be excited about right now for 2023, to be honest about it. I mean, I hate to be a bummer, but um, you know, like we're kind of trying to get her footing again, and you know, the federal banks, you know, you know, they just keep raising the interest rate, so it's like eh, just going to keep smacking the economy in the head. You know, it's going to be hard to get the economy rolling with interest rates going up all the time. Wallace says, whatever you win, half goes to the government unless you do what's needed to get out of the BS that tax. Yeah, the Powerball, yeah, you're going to pay a big old chunk of that to taxes. You know, no doubt, no doubt. Um, but I would definitely, you know what I mean? Like if I won a couple million, I could dodge a lot of that tax. You know what I mean? There's strategies that people know, you know, out there. Um, yeah, yeah. And you know, a lot of depreciation you could take, you know, right off the bat. If you bought certain things, you know what I mean? Like so, yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely gonna have to pay some tax. That's for dang sure. You're not gonna get a chunk of money and the government not come after it. Midwest said I would just get a nice house and a new truck. Um, like a semi truck, I could see that. I mean, honestly, like if you're planning on staying in trucking, it might not be a bad investment. You know, just like here's what I would do though. If I was gonna pay cash for a new truck, I would have it set up where I just pay myself back over time, and every time I go to get a truck, I just pay cash for it. That way, you know, 'cause that's kind of what I've tried to do here with this truck. You know, is put enough back to when it's time to get another one that you know we're not back in debt again. So, 3 million and a 10, you're gonna hear a giant sucking sound, and that's the Ross Perot kind. Yeah, not the kind you want. Yeah, 3 million and a 10. Yeah, it's gone, baby. She got you. She got you. She smelt you a mile away. David says, hello, Mr. Cash and everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Reed's in the house. 300 million, I'd buy a hood truck. Hey, bro, I can't blame you. Here's the thing, if you got 300 million, hell, buy two of them. Buy two of them. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, buy two of them. Because you're never going to drive them, unless that's like you're going to Starbucks car is your hood truck, Mario says, say a good, I got more miles, Joe. Oh, I got more miles sitting around talking about what I'd do if I won the lottery than you got actually winning the lottery. There you go. That's all I had. That's all I got. That was rough on the throat. That's what she said. Ah. All right. Whew. Damn it. A lot of gristle in that meat. Coming out of my crooked teeth. Maros Mike says, I could not just sit home. I would drive just more on the terms I want. Yeah. I would. I just like business in general. I think I would switch up. I might get out of trucking and just start some sort of other business. Something that's more like I don't know right off bat, but I would probably keep a truck. You know what I mean? It's a good fallback. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say because I ain't been there. You know what I mean? 300 million. I'd just buy a pickup with a Cummins and a Jake brake and retire. Damn it, boy. You know what I would do if I won that lottery money? I'd start a country music band and I'd call them the Georgia Chattanooga Water Rights. And I'd go on tour. And you know who my opening act would be? I tell you who my opening act would be. Give me 1 second. Little unknown artist you guys probably never heard of. I'd hire this guy right here to be my opening act. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Gaines. Mr. Chris Gaines. Look at it. Look at it. Like, what in the living hell is going on with this guy? He sure as hell ain't no Conway Twitty. Anytime somebody starts to tell me how good Garth Brooks is, I'm just going to bring up Chris Gaines and be like, you remember Chris Gaines by any chance? One Christopher Gaines. You remember one Christopher Gaines? I'm gonna bring that up. Oh, man. Wallace says the lottery is nothing more than a poor man's hope to be free, while at the same time keeping him poor and enslaved. Ooh, I think it can be more than that. I don't think you don't have. I don't think you have to be slave to the lottery to have a little dream and every now and again. I spend about, I would say last year I probably spent $100 on the lottery. You know, don't let it get to you. I don't buy lottery every week. I bought one lottery ticket. What the hell to do with it? I bought one lotto ticket right here. One single lotto ticket. Powerball for tonight. And I'll probably buy a Mega Millions because it's like $1 billion. But then once it's over, I probably won't buy no more for a while. I'm not an everyday lotto type guy because I see what you're saying. I know people that do that. I know people that will literally go buy $50 worth of scratch off tickets every single week, but yet they don't got two nickels to rub together. And it's like, come on, man, what are you doing? 50, especially scratch offs. To me, I'm not a scratch off fan. I bought 2 scratch offs earlier only because the lottery machine took me. It got me. I scanned my ticket, my winning ticket, and then it wouldn't let me buy a Powerball from the machine. I had to go over to the counter and get the Powerball. So I guess I didn't know how to work the machine, maybe. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Don't become a slave to the lottery because it's not an investment. Those people that spend $50 a week on lottery. I got family members that'll do that. They'll go spend $50. Work a 20, maybe a $15 an hour job and then go spend 50 a week on lottery. I'm like, it's not a 401k plan. You know what I mean? They're making a mountain of money off of that. Hot Seat says, I'd buy this channel and wrap it in bubble wrap. The value of the original iPhone still in the box is over $30,000. Wow. Wow. But just so you know, Hot Seat, if you win the money, I am for sale. I can be a dancing monkey for the right price. I will tell you that right now. Anybody want to invest? Oh, me. I think that's it, guys. I think I'm out of here on that one. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. All my channel members, Georgia Patriot in the house. Magic Mike stopped in right then. Says, lottery is a tax on the poor people. Quote from Dave Ramsey. Yeah, if you let it be. You know what I mean? Like, um, you know, a lot of what Dave Ramsey says is very true, and a lot of it is just there to get clickbait, So I get what you're saying. If poor people do fall, they fall for it more than not poor people do. You know what I mean? You very rarely see a guy in a Rolls Royce get out and go in and buy a lotto ticket. But then again, I don't see many people in Rolls Royces anyway. I don't know. It's like when you go to the casino. You ever go? I used to go to the Indian casinos by the house all the time, and it's like you see the worst, beat up, junkiest cars in the parking lot of the Indian casino. I mean, occasionally you'll see like a new Denali pickup, but you're more likely to see a 1993 rust bucket in the parking lot. Just facts. Just facts. Georgia Patriot, thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Channel members in the house tonight. Georgia Patriot was in the house. Gary Bates in the house. Come on with it. Was in the house. Thank you very much. DIY Simi, my brother, was in the house. ISX Cummins in the house. Both good channels. Go check those guys out if you would. If you would. I'm out of here, guys. I'm tired of talking. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thanks, everybody.